When you have ADHD or autism, it can be difficult to meet your basic needs on a daily basis, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed, which for many of us is a lot of the time. Things like eating, drinking water, showering, or brushing your teeth can feel impossible. The struggle is real. Yet, basic self-care is very important. When you neglect to eat, drink water, shower, or brush your teeth, it can make things worse fast. Dehydration can actually make you feel depressed and give you brain fog. Definitely not something that we need more of. Now's a good time to take a few sips of water if you haven't in a while. So, what can we do about this? How can we support ourselves when we have ADHD or autism and struggle to get these things done? We have to make our lives more sustainable. And in order to do that, we can use the 3 A's of self-support. When you're struggling, feeling overwhelmed, or going through your daily life, use the 3 A's as a filter to make sure that 1, your basic needs are being met, 2, you're taking care of yourself, and 3, you're getting the things you want and need to do done. These tools are best used when you have a specific task at hand, and you can use them for one-off tasks you have to complete or regular recurring tasks that you have. So what are the 3 A's of self-support? The first A is to accommodate. This is when you say, I can do this, but I need blank to get it done. Growing up undiagnosed, I always had to push through tasks because my needs were seen as inconvenient or invalid. And this perspective stayed with me through adulthood. Whenever I am struggling to get something done, my natural instinct is to push through to get it done rather than accommodate something that I need in order to complete a task. So now I try to pay attention to what I need when I'm struggling and accommodate myself instead of pushing through, even when it's inconvenient. To give you an example, when I was writing the outline for this video, about halfway through it, I noticed it was getting really hard for me to pay attention. I was starting to get distracted. So I was sitting there on the couch. I picked my hair up off my neck and I was like, oh, that feels really good. What else do I need? And I thought for a moment. I'm like, well, my coffee is getting cold. I haven't gotten up in like 2 hours and I need to pee. So I got up, I warmed up my coffee, I grabbed a clip for my hair, and I went to use the restroom. I come back and I can sit down and focus again. It's something that's really simple, but we don't think of this stuff often. And it's so much more effective than forcing yourself to sit there until you get something done. So an accommodation is when you say to yourself, I can do this, but I need blank to get it done. Maybe you need to eat, take a 15-minute break, grab a drink, use the restroom, change your clothes, take a shower. You can do the task that you need to do, but you just need something to get it done. Maybe you need help or support or a better explanation. Whatever it is, use this when you know you can complete a task, but it's getting harder and harder to complete or hard to start, and you notice that there's something getting in the way. Figure out what that something is and then jump into it. The second A is adjust. This is when you say, I can't do this that way, but I can do this this way. When you're neurodivergent, it's important that you're able to do things in ways that work for you. There are many things in this life that don't require you to do them a certain way in order to get them done. With these kinds of tasks, if you can't do it the usual way, don't. Do it an unusual way. Do it your way. As long as it gets done, who cares? Don't let anyone shame you for not doing things the normal way, including yourself. Normal is a complete myth. There are 8 billion people on this earth across 7 different continents. In the grand scheme of things, there is no normal. So an adjustment is when you say to yourself, I can't do this that way, but I can do it this way. For example, turn tasks that are difficult for you into a game. Multitask things that are boring for you. Get creative with how you do things. Ritualize your routines. Especially when you're struggling, it's so important to make things easier for yourself. If you can't brush your teeth for 2 minutes, brush them for 10 seconds. If you're having a hard time washing your face at night, buy yourself face wipes and use them when you need to. If you can't cook dinner, buy easy or pre-made meals for those nights. Getting things done, even if it's not up to your own standard, is better than not getting it done at all. This allows you to avoid the negative feelings of not doing the thing at all by doing the absolute bare minimum to get it done. I promise you will feel better about yourself for getting it done, and that will give you dopamine and make it easier for you the next time, rather than not getting it done and then shaming yourself for not being able to get it done at all. Allow yourself to lower your expectations and make adjustments when you need them. It will help you so much in the long run. And the third A is avoid. This is when you say, I can't do this. Saying you can't do something is not a bad thing. Say it again with me. Saying I can't do something is not a bad thing. There are any number of people, places, and things that we can and should avoid, and that's not bad. It's not about avoiding things out of fear. It's about avoiding things out of preference. You're allowed to have preferences. Preferences are healthy. They're not bad. They're also called boundaries. Here's your motto: automate, delegate, delete. Think about what tasks do you do that you hate? What tasks do you do that completely drain you? What tasks do you have to do that you just cannot get done? Or you have to muster up all of your energy to get them done. You're unhappy while doing them, or you're completely exhausted and you need to recover after. Those are the tasks you should avoid. Sure, there will be some things that you can never completely avoid, but if you think about it, there are a lot of things that you can avoid if you just give yourself permission to. For example, I hate grocery shopping. It takes way more time and energy than just the hour or so it takes to get to the store, shop, get home, and put away the groceries. So I don't grocery shop anymore. My partner does the grocery shopping because he doesn't mind, or I use Instacart. Taking this off my plate has been a complete game changer. It's almost unbelievable to think about how much happier I am removing this from my plate. If you pay attention, I bet you could find 1 to 3 things you do on a regular basis that are like this for you. So pay attention, be on the lookout for things you can automate, delegate, or delete. The more of these draining things you take off your plate, the more time you will have to be yourself, do the things you actually enjoy, and recuperate and recover from those things that you can't avoid. The thing is, those of us with ADHD and autism are more prone to burnout, anxiety, depression, and a myriad of other health issues, both physical and mental. Forcing ourselves to do things without accommodation or adjustments is a large contributor to why we burn out. And it makes it so much harder to take care of the simple daily tasks that we need to do to take care of ourselves, like showering, eating, brushing our teeth. It's so critical that we unlearn the self-sacrificing culture of neurotypicals and learn to take care of ourselves and our needs. If you want to dive deeper into this topic with me, I'm available for one-on-one sessions. Click the link in the description to get on my calendar. I also run a free community called the Neurodivergent Network. So if you want to meet more people like you can also sign up for that. There's a link in the description. If you want to learn more about why you struggle to get things done with ADHD, watch this video next.